A former Panhandle man sentenced to more than 2 decades in federal prison on child porn convictions. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a 39-year-old former Alliance man has been given 262 months in federal prison on 2 child pornography convictions. Yesterday, Tyler Denby learned his fate following convictions of possession and transportation of child pornography. During a 2021 Alliance Police investigation of a threatening person report, investigators found child porn on Denby's electronic devices, which he admitted he had with him when he traveled to Nebraska from Montana. Denby was convicted in August, and during sentencing, Judge Susan Bezos told him, quote, "There is no question in my mind you are a danger to the public and to children." After his 21-plus year prison sentence, Denby will begin a 10-year term of supervised release and will have to register as a sex offender as well. Well, a 51-year-old Mitchell man is back in custody after failing to appear in court last month after getting caught with a pound of meth during a 2023 traffic stop in Morrill County. David Ring was back in court last week for his change of plea hearing, where he pleaded guilty to an amended charge of possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine. District Judge Andrea Miller also raised bond to $150,000 at 10%, which is on top of the $50,000 bond that Ring had already posted following his initial arrest. Sentencing has been set for January 6th in Bridgeport, and Ring faces up to 50 years in prison following the Class 2 felony conviction. And Community Action Partnership of Western Nebraska will oversee Scottsbluff County's General Assistance Fund under a memorandum of understanding approved this week by county commissioners. Scottsbluff County recently lost the employee who was involved in handling requests for emergency aid, such as rental assistance, money for food or gas, or burial services for the indigent. During the meeting, management accountant Lisa Ryan explained how the application process worked and how the change could be a win-win for all.
Say a person needs $400 in rental assistance, that perhaps CapWin will say, we'll pay $250, the county will pay $150. So we're dealing with the same clientele and sending them different places, and these people don't have a lot of reserves as it is, and or time. If they're trying to hold a job, you're asking them to take time out of the workday to do this administrative piece.
Under terms of the MOU, which still needs approval by CapWin, that organization would be paid $1,150 monthly to administer the county's program and provide periodic reports to the board. The money to provide assistance from the county comes from Keno proceeds, with the board setting the total amount for the General Assistance Fund during the annual budget process. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Welcome back. Officials with the Nebraska Department of Transportation took public comment Thursday evening on the draft environmental assessment for the expansion of the Heartland Expressway between Minutair and Angora Hill. The preferred alternative would add 2 new lanes on the north side of the existing highway, converting 260 acres of land to NDOT right-of-way and requiring the state agency to purchase 15 homes, 4 major and 15 minor outbuildings. State Senator Steve Erdman advised those who would be losing their homes to have an attorney involved when talking with NDOT officials about the process.
I met with them yesterday. I had a very good meeting with them and a family whose house is going to be taken. I was very pleased to hear what they had to say. I was very much interested in how they were going to deal with a relocation. I believe that if they carry through with what they said yesterday, and Doug Hovitt explained it very well, I believe if they carry through with what they said yesterday, you people will be pleased with how the negotiation goes.
Members of the public who spoke expressed concerns about the safety of the highway in Minutair, having the new roadway closer to homes that won't be acquired, and how the taking of farmland would impact existing center pivot irrigation. The draft assessment can be found on the NDOT website, and written comment on the plan will be accepted by the agency through December 6th. Well, only one of 83 license holders failed the latest round of alcohol compliance checks in Scottsbluff County this past weekend. According to a news release issued by Monument Prevention Coalition, East O Watering Hole was cited this past Saturday for selling alcohol to a 16-year-old cooperating individual without checking the ID. That is the second non-compliance citation for the business in less than 2 years. Scottsbluff Police Sergeant Philip Eckerberg said participating agencies, which included the Gering Police Department, Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Office, and State Patrol, were pleased that nearly all of the businesses did not sell to minors. Lynette Richards with Monument Prevention Coalition said 99% compliance rate is the highest the county has had in many years.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Farming and ranching are demanding occupations, and unfortunately, accidents and illness can hinder the performance of these essential tasks. That's where the group Farm Rescue can come in. Since year 2005, they've been assisting more than 1,000 families facing major illness, injuries, or natural disasters. We had the opportunity to learn more about their mission at this year's Husker Harvest Days.
The mission of Farm Rescue is to help family farms and ranches bridge crisis so that they have an opportunity to continue viable operations. This program provides families a chance to continue their livelihood by providing the necessary equipment and manpower to get the job done at no cost to the producer.
So Farm Rescue is a nonprofit organization that helps farm and ranch families in crisis. So if there's an injury or an illness or a major natural disaster like a fire, tornado, something like that wipes out their equipment, and for whatever reason the family is not able to get their crop in or out or make their hay or haul hay, those kinds of things, we come in and do it for the family. So we serve in 8 states, so North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Montana, and then Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, and Illinois. And so the idea is to help the family through a crisis, help them get through the other side, and make sure their crop is going in or out, or their livestock's being taken care of, so they can focus on recovery, rebuilding, whatever it is they need to do during that time, and not have to worry about the crops and livestock.
It does take a lot of manpower to work through acres of land. However, with a network of hundreds of people across multiple states, a vast majority of all on-farm work done by Farm Rescue is the direct result of compassionate volunteers who have affectionately come to be known as the Angels in Blue.
But we have, I would say, probably somewhere around 500 volunteers from, I think, about 48 states. And they come and they absolutely do all the work. They run the planters, the combines, the haying equipment, the semis, whatever needs done. It's all our volunteer effort, and we call them our Angels in Blue. Without our volunteers, we simply couldn't do all this. We really appreciate them.
It's no secret that many ag producers are proud and private people who like to keep things close to their vests. With that in mind, Farm Rescue relies heavily on referrals from family members, friends, and neighbors who recognize the struggles some operators may face in a time of crisis.
They can absolutely, in fact, I would say a lot of our cases that we learn of come from a family member or one of the ag businesses the family does work with or for. Oftentimes people are shy about reaching out on their own, or they don't know we're here. So we appreciate you helping us tell our story. That's why we're here at Husker Harvest Days this week, is to get the word out. If they don't know about us, we can't help them. So we appreciate your help in helping us get the message out.
When it comes to funding a project of this magnitude, personal and corporate donations really make this operation capable of doing what it does. From being a volunteer or a monetary donor, there are several ways that you too can get involved with Farm Rescue.
So we rely on private donations, both from individuals and corporations. We're 100% funded that way. So we have a lot of companies that have been with us for a long time, both large and small, since we were founded in 2005. And we started out in North Dakota and have spread to those 8 states that I mentioned earlier. We're very, very pleased with that growth so far. Since 2005, we've been able to help just over 1,000 families. In fact, this past summer, we helped our 1,000th family, so that was a milestone for us. And we hope to help many thousands more in the coming years, and hope to grow into more states as we get the resources.
Occasionally, injury or illness can lead to lean times or outright shutting down an operation. However, that doesn't need to be the case. Farm Rescue's track record indicates 3 years after receiving Farm Rescue assistance, more than 90% of the assisted families have been able to maintain operations ever since. If you or anybody you know could use some assistance on their agricultural operation, it may be time to see what Farm Rescue has to offer.
If you'd like to learn more about Farm Rescue, their mission, or perhaps you know somebody who might be in need, I want to encourage you to reach out to them directly. You can see their contact information at the bottom of your screen now.
Renewal by Andersen has done it again. Their incredible Black Friday event is back, and it's better than ever. But don't wait. Call and book today. Do not miss this one. You get 20% off every window, plus a Visa gift card for up to $2,000 right before Christmas. No money down, no interest, no payments for 18 months. Don't pay a dime until 2026. Call today. Act fast. This incredible offer only runs from November 15th through December 14th. Do not wait. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
Let's take a peek at your weekend community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, donations are being sought to help area law enforcement officers continue the holiday program Shop with the Cop. Each year, members from the Scottsbluff and Gering Police Departments, Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Office, and NSP set up at the Hampton Inn in Scottsbluff to take nominated kids to Walmart or Target to shop for Christmas gifts for the family. This program relies entirely on donations, and while they have already received great support for wrapping supply donations, they are still seeking monetary donations to help continue fund the program. If you'd like to help chip in, donations can be made at Platte Valley Bank, Gering Police Department, the Scottsbluff Police Department, or the Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Office in the County Admin Building. Well, that is it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. See you back here on Monday.